Well, I'm in the garage, and as you can see, I got quite a mess going on here. What is it? Silver. I guess that must mean Silver Age. I've had this stuff I just recently put in here to make room so those guys can work on the furnace. And then there's stuff over here. This I just put in. But all this stuff here has been here. And there's stuff back there. These are just boxes for shipping. What is it? Detective Comics 998. I don't even know if you can see this, but there's comic boxes there that have been in here, and I don't know what the hell is in there. It goes on. You can't see. It's all the way back there too. Some of it's in plastic boxes, some of it's in brown boxes, diamond boxes. So I did find more stuff that was actually in piles, not here, but in the basement. I found some piles of comics that were covered by some of these boxes. They were just piles of comics. They weren't in boxes or anything. They were just sitting on top of other boxes. So I'll probably show those out in the next video. Oh, greetings everybody. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to give a fast update on the prizes that the people won. I haven't forgotten. I've just been very busy, and I was waiting for an address, and I was waiting also for a shirt size, and I got all that a couple days ago, or a few days ago. And it's all right here, ready to ship out. I got one more box to do for Easy Comic Reader, and then I'll ship them out next week. I've just been very busy with all the stuff going on with the furnace, trying to get a guy to install it at a reasonable price. And I think we finally found somebody now. And my wife's gone again and into the North Woods. Her family's got a property out there I call the compound. And so I got a lot of stuff to do in her absence, take care of all their gardening, her flowers and everything, make sure that nothing goes wrong, or else I'll be in big trouble. Because we got a heat wave coming, It started today, actually. Tomorrow it's going to be like 95, they say. And then in the lower to middle 90s for the rest of, for about the next 5 days. So I got to make sure that everything's watered properly in the front and in the back, and it takes like a hell of a long time, and it just wears me out. Every day there's something different. Then I got to go to the other house and do the same thing. It's just I can't get away from it. Not yet, anyway. So it's just been a little bit of a delay for those prizes, but they will be going out next week. Give me another few days after Labor Day. I'll get it out. But they're all set to go except for one more box. And let me start out with showing you some books that I put a lot of stuff into the garage. I had to move a lot of stuff out of here, and while I was doing that, I came across some piles of comics that they were just sitting in between boxes. I saw them for the longest time, the last 2 years or whatever, and thought that they were just modern comics. It turns out that they're not. I had to find a quick box to put them in. got this box that I put some of them in, and I was surprised that they were just a big mix of stuff. So I'll be going through these, and a lot of them they're not even bagged and boarded. I must have bought these some kind of a buyout from somebody, and I mean, no bags, no boards. Ay. But let me start out with this one here. This is a Forbidden Tales of Dark Mansion. I actually picked this up at got this pop-up. Let me get rid of that. At Fan Expo a while ago, and I was there with Time Travel Comics, and I already have this issue, but I pick it up whenever I can because it's got a story in here by that lunatic Michael Fleischer. At least he's been called a lunatic by Harlan Ellison. He did an interview in the Comics Journal in 1979, and he called him everything from excuse the language, but he called him a bug fuck, just a total lunatic. And he was working on, I think, Adventure Comics for DC, and DC fired him, let him go because they realized that he was just crazy. He wasn't normal. I don't know, but because he wrote some of the most disturbing stories. This is one of the most disturbing stories that I have ever read in my life. This is from 1973, after they relaxed the code in 1972. I believe it's 1973. It's February, March of 1974, so it was probably on the stands in 1973, because I do remember buying this off the stands and was shocked at that time at the story. I mean, it's just, but the artwork is by well, the splash page is by Howard Chaykin, which is pretty interesting. I guess he could have drawn that female Santa a little bit better, but, and the rest of the artwork is by this artist Dan Green. The interior art by Dan Green. Now the story concerns a serial killer. It's killing children. Excuse the shade. I don't have it. I'm doing this during the day, and it's pretty sunny out there, and I got shade interference. But anyway, back to the story here. He's killing these children, and I'm reading this, rereading this, and I remember how shocked I was when I first bought this and read it. Unbelievable. I mean, the little girl he takes the little girl up to his room, and that's frightening enough. She follows innocently because she thinks it's really Santa Claus, and then he murders her. You can see the little girl. She's probably about 9 years old, and she's hanging there. He hung her. And then he's about to do the same thing right there to a little boy. But he stopped. But not before he murders and hangs that girl, that little girl. So I don't know. He gets his just desserts, so to speak, in the end, as he's well, I don't want to spoil it for you if you're going to completely. I don't want to spoil it completely if you're ever going to pick this up, but it's so old already. I don't know how I can spoil it, but he gets his just desserts in the end, and I don't know. When they said it was a shocker of the year, they weren't kidding, man. It shocked the hell out of me. I would never have thought at that point in time that they would produce a story like that, let alone a big company. DC. Wow, that's just it's still disturbing to me today as it was all those years ago when I first bought it. It still is, because you're talking about little kids. You're talking about he could have been a pedophile for all we know in our imagination as we're reading the story. He doesn't do that, but he could have been. I mean, it's just, I don't know. So that's how he got a reputation, as Michael Fleischer, as a complete lunatic. Let me see if I can pull up part of the article here. Let me with Harlan Ellison. On Wikipedia, maybe I can find something here. Let's see. Jonah. Oh, he worked on. Oh, okay, here it is. He worked also on Jonah Hex. Okay, let's see here. All right, here it is. 1979 interview with Harlan Ellison, who referred to his work as crazy and certifiable, twisted, deranged, bug fuck, like I said, and a lunatic. He also claimed that a publisher's weekly review called Fleischer's novel Chasing Harry the product of a sick mind. And let me see, what else could I say? This guy was, I think he was certifiable. Harlan Ellison also stated, however, that some of what he was claiming was said in some humor. But Fleischer said his business reputation had been destroyed, and believing he was falsely portrayed as insane, filed a $2 million libel suit against Ellison and publisher Gary Groth of the Comics Journal, in which this article appeared. The interview appeared with Harlan Ellison. The case came to court in 1986 and resulted in a verdict for the defendants. In other words, they agreed that the court agreed, kind of, that this guy is a bit of a out there, so to speak. But anyway, I don't want to speak too badly of this guy, Michael Fleischer, because I think he died. And when did he die? Didn't he die in the 90s or something? Let's see, he died. Oh, wait a minute. No. He was born in 1942. No, he died. Oh, he died recently. Where is it? Hold on. Where the hell is it now? I think he died within the last few years. Okay. Oh, here. All right. Here we go. Born November 1st, 1942. Died February 2nd, 2018. So that was just, several years ago, but it's still somewhat recent. 2018. Died at age 75. Well, anyway, so that was that's this. Pick this up if you can. It's worth it. That is a grim tale. You got Publishers Weekly calling the story Chasing Harry certifiable. Okay, so what else did I find over here in this pile? I wanted to show these. Betty and Veronica. This is recent, I think. I was looking for this, actually, because I wanted to show it last year already, and it's old. It's got an old bag in it. See if I can fold that over. Get the year on this. Oh yeah, the bag is turning color already. I mean the board. I can't see. 2021. November of 2021. Love that color. I love the color on that comic. So that's Betty and Veronica, all new. #1. And this was on Free Comic Book Day paper cuts, which I don't know. The paper cut. This is a little bit more recent. Let's see, what year is this from? 2018. Speaking of 2018, this is from 2018. Free Comic Book Day. Well, interior art on this one is not horrible, but it isn't anything that interests me at all. I bought it, I got it because it was Free Comic Book Day and I liked the cover. The Only Living Boy. This is weird, isn't it? This box on the bottom, it's transparent. How weird is that? Why even bother to put it there? I don't get it. So, oh, you know what? I gotta get rid of this box here. I don't even know what's in here. I think it's from Humana. Another geriatrics video. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I just want to be sure. Let me get it out of the way. Oh yeah, it's another one of those cushions. Cool. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh. I didn't know that. You get these free cushions, you could take them to the baseball game or a football game or whatever. They're great. Great on your back. And look at this. I was wondering, I thought that I had ordered this. Every 3 months, my wife and I get about $400 in over-the-counter goods, from everything from toothpaste, soap, stuff like this, Bengay. Good for your back. And and vitamins, and also herbal supplements and medications, of course. So that's kind of cool that we get that from our insurance company. It's a Humana company. And I use these here to sit on because of my arthritis. It helps with my back. Okay, now. What am I doing here, Mr. Custer? Alright, let me pull this. Oh, this is not even. A lot of this stuff. A lot of the stuff isn't bagged and boarded. Man. That's not good. This is not even. This doesn't even have a backer board in it. I gotta do that. Gotta do that. Okay. Well, what else did I get in this pile? This is unbelievable. Probably got destroyed, man. Ooh, I'm surprised it didn't get destroyed, but it's Avengers 263. I think it's from 1985 or 86. I could be completely off. (1986), January 1986. Oh man. Oh, I don't know how. All right. Well, anyway, Conan 217. I hate it when it doesn't focus. It bothers me. Does that bother you? Sure bothers me. Here's the thing. And introducing American Eagle. Oh, this is a key issue. It's the first appearance of American Eagle. That has got to be one of the ugliest covers I ever saw. Hannigan. American Eagle. Oh, it's another copy of the same one. Here is 2-in-1 Annual number 5 with the Thing and the Hulk. Everything here's got to be bagged and boarded, but I'll do that at my own leisure. You don't want to see me bagging and boarding and blabbing myself. The Kingdom Come. 263. Avengers. Another copy of 263. There's another copy of 263. And another one. How did I get so many copies of this? What lurks within the cocoon? What lurks within the cocoon? I wonder. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. I don't think it has anything to do with Fantastic Four. Captain America. Oh, here's another introduction. First appearance. The Maniacal Menace of Madcap. Who am I? Two, 3, 4, 5. I must have got these in a quarter bin back in the day. I don't know. And then here's another Avengers 263. I gotta read this. Gotta read that. There's some stuff that is bagged and boarded. Oh. Horrible backer board. Is that on? That's on the comic. Oh. Nice reader copy. No idea what issue that is. Guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, alright. There's Hot Stuff Sizzlers. I wonder how this all got so mixed up, man. Oh, this is in bad shape too. I mean, it looks good from the front, but doesn't it? I mean, that looks like an awfully nice copy except for that, but then look at the spine. What the hell happened there? the heck happened there? I'm finding all sorts of stuff. Stumbo the Giant. It's a nice Silver Age. Number 69. He's playing golf, using active volcanoes as his tees. Oh, I already have this. I know I have this. This is a second copy, or maybe even a third. I don't know. I wonder what this is. Great looking cover. I can't remember. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to start getting some light here, man. Oh, there's Neil Adams. It's Neil Adams. My goodness. Boy, I love me some of these dollar books. Let's see what else I got in there. This is insane. I mean, it's insane. It really is insane. Here's a Metalman, number 49. It's in pretty nice shape. But no bag, no board. And they were loose. The worst thing is, I mean, you can be without a bag and a board, but if at least you store them properly, you know. But I didn't even have these stored. They were just like laying flat like you see here, and then there was a box on the bottom of the pile and then a box on top of it. I mean, that's no way to store this stuff, man. I probably did that and meant to go back and bag and board them and put them away properly, but I never did. Here's a story by Stan Lee and Barry Smith, Marvel Premiere. Doctor Strange. By the horny host of Hogarth. The hoary host of Hogarth. Let magic reign. By the hoary horrors of Oh my God! This Thor. Oh, look at that. Thor 261. Good God, man! And I mean, look here. I got a Silver Age Thor. 123. Look at these floating heads. I never liked the floating head cover. Some people love it. I don't. Let's see here. What is this? Here's What If Spider-Man Joined the Fantastic Four? I already have this, but number 5, What If? Yogi Bear. Oh, brother, okay, now here is a Dead Man featured in Strange Adventures number 212. Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Spider-Man. number 2. King size annuals. Today a king size annual looks like a regular comic book. Oh, here's another copy of the king size Spider-Man. And the Thing. Marvel 2-in-1 number 2. Oh, this was a while ago when I bagged this a long time ago, because these are I started out originally with Mylights, and that's what this is. And then I couldn't take the Mylights no more because they just weren't doing it for me. Ow! There's another copy of Spider-Woman number 1. This must make it my 4th copy. Marvel Premiere number 29. I even got a Silver Age DC in here. Superman number 211. Probably from the late 60s. 68, 69. Something like that. And, oh, here's another Marvel 2-in-1. Holy smokes, man. 2-in-1 number 2 annual. Oh, it's got Thanos. I wonder if this is worth anything, because it's got this boy in there. You say Thanos or you say Thanos? Marvel 2-in-1 number 33. This is a nice cover. And Terror Inc. Strange Alliances, number 4, Terror Inc. Terror Incorporated. Well, okay, yeah, I think that'll be about all. Go upstairs and rub in some Bengay. Yeah, so I'll get all the packages out by next week. I already got Leo his stuff because I see him all the time. I don't have to send it. So they will go out next week. Don't you guys worry. I'm not an, what do you call it, an Indian giver? You can't even probably use that term anymore. But I just did. There's another. This is the next pile I'll show. I'll just pull out a few things here before because I'm curious too. These must have been in this issue. Silver Sable comes back. Spider-Man 301. They're stuck together. ASMR. Amazing Adventures number 8. Oh, I always love this cover too. Great cover. And the Amazing Spider-Man number 318. Todd McFarlane cover. And of course I just showed you this. And a couple more. Yeah, see how mixed up this is, man. Batman number 356. Here's a Justice League 52 pager, 25 cents. Justice League number 97. It's got Adam, Aquaman, Hawkman, Black Canary, Green Arrow, Martian Manhunter, and Wonder Woman. The Day the Earth Screams. Okie dokie then. I shall put up another video very soon because I am slowly going through all my stuff that's went into the garage, and there's some more stuff going into the garage, and now I can concentrate. You know, I take one box at a time now into the garage. Before I was doing it with a two-wheeler and wheeling the stuff in there, and you could see it in the first clip that I'm going to have on this video, all the stuff that's in there. So thanks for joining me again, and stay tuned. You know, Halloween is coming, and I think that I'm working on something with a couple of other people to try to do a Halloween spooktacular. So stay tuned for that, and till then, well, not till then, but till next week or sooner, live long, be well.